Are really bad about covers. Our band is, I mean, like within the band, it's almost like just a notorious. It's a terrible topic to bring up because like I would love to do covers personally, and some of the guys would as well. But every time you bring one song up, like I said, our tastes are all over the place and they're changing at all times. So we almost never agree on a song that we could cover. There may be another one or two in our future. Like I think that we've got a couple that we're thinking about doing. I don't want to give those away, but in the past we've done. We did a Deftones song just because it was at the time it was really fun. It was real screamy and crazy. Did a Nine Inch Nails song. Chester did Jane's Addiction. Which one did he do? Jane, I think. Jane Says. Yeah. Which it's great. He also with his on like side project he covered 20 Eyes by the Misfits, which I love. I'd love to cover that with Linkin Park, but he's kind of sick of it at this point. I think all my Fort Minor energies at this point have been kind of channeled into the stuff I'm doing with Styles of Beyond. Styles is on this tour on Project Revolution. They played the Revolution stage earlier today. They actually just joined the tour, so this is their second show in. And I did a couple tracks on their record. We just had a song on the Transformers soundtrack called Second to None, which came out awesome. It's great. And their record is called Rocket Surgery. So if you're a fan of Fort Minor, I think early next year, probably hopefully January, February, or somewhere around that time, we'll be putting out Rocket Surgery. A couple of things we do, like for one thing that we always have in the dressing room is socks and underwear and towels, water. But socks and underwear are the main thing because if you've ever come to one of our shows, I mean, we work really hard on stage. We always play really hard, whether it's 30 minutes or 2 hours. We've never actually hit 2 hours. I think the longest we've gone is like an hour 40 or so, and that's about the length of these shows right now. Therefore, when you come off stage, it's nice to like put on some dry, clean clothes and like relax, especially when it's 90 degrees and as humid as it is here in Florida right now. That is a really difficult question. I don't know what I could say about that. I definitely would like to spend it. I'm real like kind of family, like home oriented. I rarely talk about like my whole family in interviews and all that because I like to keep that boundary in the right place and I don't think it's something that I think I'd be very uncomfortable when that gets crossed. So whatever it is, I'd hope I'd be doing it with my wife and my brother, my mom and dad, my dog and. Nobody. Lucky crew. Oh wow, that's tough. Sometimes there's just these weird like special shows. Like I remember we played 2 sold out nights at the Budokan in Tokyo that were phenomenal. Just because it's a really famous venue They have their huge sports event, their sumo events there, big concerts there. It's a great venue. I don't know, but I would guess that it's the equivalent of like a Madison Square Garden in the U.S. And just selling it, being able to sell it out and have to do a second show there is just phenomenal. You know, it's such a great feeling. And another one is that we actually have pictures of this in our book. If you look we have a book called From the Inside, and it's about the touring journey for Meteora, and we have some pictures of the show in Kuala Lumpur where you can actually see their, I shouldn't say national monuments, but one of their really famous buildings. They have these Petronas towers that light up from, there's two of the highest buildings in the world, and they light up from top to bottom, and you can actually see them from the venue. They're right on the outside of the venue. So we're sitting there basically playing to a crowd of, 60 to 80,000 people. There's royalty in the audience. The towers are in the back of the venue. It was just amazing,